uh, listings challenge, March listing appointment challenge. And man, some great posts, some great stuff, some great feedback. I continue to be blown away by the kind of results that are coming in with you action takers. And let me see here. It does look like we're live. A small crowd so far, so hopefully we can get that bumped up a little. So here is our agenda for today. We're going to take care of housekeeping, takeaways, questions, etc. I'm going to give you your assignment, and then I want to walk you through. I'm going to take you through an exercise that I believe and can say confidently, if you do it, could change your life. Okay. And I know that sounds like hyperbole or, hype maybe. But I can just tell you from experience, if you take it seriously and you do the exercise, it could change your life. So to get this thing hopping, I need a huge favor. Please, please, please smash the like button or smash the heart button. Let me know that you're ready to go for day 4 in the comments, because that will help notify folks to hop in and that we're getting started. So do me a huge favor, hit the like button, and comment below if you are ready to roll for day 4 here. Come on, people. Let's get this rolling here. So, how did the day 3 homework go for you? And full transparency, I have not had as much time as I would have liked to dig into the results for you of folks who did the homework. I can tell you that I have another couple potential appointments, just kind of trying to figure out a day on the calendar. Where is Josh? Jeffrey, I was like 30 seconds late. Just kidding. And Jeffrey Greer here posting. This is funny. People were probably scared to call him Jeffrey. I mean, just saying. Look at this. Angelina, I have an appointment on Sunday to tour. When I'm going to call tomorrow, he's going to show me his neighbor's townhouse, and hopefully she'll decide to list it with me. One is going to start showing on Monday. Great stuff, Angelina. Congrats. Stephen, texted 5, got 2 responses of yes. Sent the second text to each of those, and one responded with a no, and the other hasn't responded yet. So Stephen, one thing I would highly recommend, and I think you're listening in here, I would highly recommend, if you haven't already, for any that didn't reply, send them another text today. Hey, just making sure you got my message yesterday. Okay. Cheryl, look at this. Great screenshots from KV Core in there. Good stuff. Texted 12. Signed up for a free 14-day trial with My Plus Leads. Right on. 3 appointments. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Texted 5. Talking about seller developing and letting me custom home. Look at this. Great stuff, Jeffrey. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. So Joel says, finally found you. I'm glad you did. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't show right away for everybody. Jeffrey, thank you for that. Michael, thank you. Sharon's ready to go. Cheryl's ready to go. Rock and roll. Finally found you. Outstanding. Good. 2 of the 5 are interacting slowly, Cheryl says. Right on. Found out that we are allowed to contact for sale by owners, and we'll be doing this later today. Been in classes all morning. So Joel is in Canada, and he wasn't sure. In Canada, they're not allowed to reach out to expireds and withdrawn and that and so forth. But I was pretty certain for sale by owners were fair game, and I'm glad to hear that I was right. Okay. So let's go ahead and pick today's winner. We'll pick today's winner of our prize. The day 3 homework challenge prize is going to be my man, overachiever. And is it Zoran or Zoran? Let me know. Is it the first or the second pronunciation? But you are a winner, and here's why. Overachieving. Texted 12. We said a minimum of 5. You went ahead and did 12, and look at you getting at least 3 appointments. Here's my challenge to you. Those 9 that you didn't get an appointment with, follow up with them on Monday, and you're probably going to get 3 or 4, maybe 5 more. 3 or 4, maybe 5 more. So the first way, Zoran. I think that's how I said it the first way. Zoran, shoot me a private message. We have 3 different options for you, and I will hit you up afterwards and give you those options, and you can let me know which you prefer. So good on you for taking action and implementing. Okay, so the second thing I wanted to dive into today, second thing for today, is your homework. Before I get into the homework, I want to set the stage for this a little bit. This homework is, in my opinion, one of what should be a core pillar of your business. Something you do every single week. The only week you take off is the week you leave the business. Okay? Like literally, this has to become an absolute like pillar of your business, something that you do every single week. What is it? It is a weekly email. It is an email, a broadcast email to your entire database. A weekly email sent to your entire database. In a perfect world, you send it the same day of the week, and you send it in the same time frame of the week every single week. Why? Why is this so important? And by the way, I know there are other coaches in our industry talking about this. I've literally been telling people, that anyone that would listen, that they should be doing this since like 2008. Okay. So I believe it's just one of the things that should be a pillar in your business. Now, why? And by the way, I'm going to make this as easy as possible for you. I promise you, I will make it as easy as possible for you. Why is this so important? Number one, if you do it weekly and you do it in the same time frame, it demonstrates to your database that you are consistent. It reminds them that you are in this business. It is insurance against people in your database using someone else because they forgot that you can help them with their real estate needs. Even if they don't open it, it still is in their inbox. They're still seeing your name. They're getting that consistent reminder. You're building brand awareness. You're building mind share with them. You're demonstrating through your actions, right, that you take this seriously, that you treat this like a business. Now, if you craft your emails in a strategic fashion and you weave in call to actions, yes, you're absolutely going to create, you're going to generate real opportunities that you're not getting right now. But the bigger picture of this is not how much opportunity you create from one email that you're going to send today or tomorrow for our assignment. That's not the big win here. The win is you doing it for 52 weeks. The win is you doing it every week for your entire career. It will snowball over time that you will randomly get calls like I got on my way back to do this. I got a call. So I went to, so a little backstory here, a little story for you. I went and put a sign at my new listing. And now you're asking, like, why would you put your own sign at a listing? Don't you have someone to do that? The fact is, yes, I could do that. And sometimes I do, but I went and did it myself because I used it as an opportunity to create content. If you go to my Josh Shanley EXP Realty page, you can see that I shot a live video at my listing, right? So I wouldn't be able to do a live video at my listing if I don't go and do that. So I used it as an opportunity. Now, I don't take my own photos. I have a professional company that takes photos of my listings, etc. But I can't replicate me doing a live video in front of the house, right? And that is a great opportunity on every listing. So I went and did that. On my way back home, I got a call out of the blue from a guy that's been in my database for a little while, who is, he and his wife are looking to build a custom home in the $700 to $1 million range, okay? Which in my market, my average price for my MLS is like 225 to 200 to 225. My primary target area is about 300. So that's significantly over. And oh, by the way, he has a home that he needs to sell. And he's interested in the Home Boss selling system, which is what prompted the call. And so this is multiple transaction side opportunities. We're talking about, I don't know, between 30 and 50,000 in potential GCI. And it was just an inbound call from a guy who had been in my database. We had some email conversations before, but my weekly email is played a factor in him giving me that call. Okay. So whether you're going to send it through KV Core or Constant Contact or MailChimp or Get Response or whatever, just figure it out and get started. You can always change it and evolve it, but you got to just get started. Okay. Now, what should you put in your weekly email? What should you put in your weekly email? Well, I'm so glad you asked. Let me give you, and I will add this document to the description. I'll put this in a comment here, and I'll add it to the description of our live. I have a document here that I'm giving you free access to because I want to help and support you, with some examples of weekly emails that I've been sending. And I'll also post, I do my weekly email on Friday mornings. It's just when it works for me. So I do my weekly emails on Friday morning. I'm not saying that's when you should do it. Ideally, in a perfect world, I'd actually do it on Wednesdays. And I've just found, for me personally, like, I don't know, for whatever reason, it fits for me easier. And I have less friction in doing it on Fridays. Okay. So I do it on Fridays, and I will post my homework tomorrow, and you can see what I send tomorrow on Friday. I recommend that you include 3 to 7 of what I would call these building blocks in each email. So a market snapshot or some kind of update, new listings or coming soon. You better believe that my new listing is going to be in my email tomorrow. Other highlighted listings, like you could do something like, highest price listing right now, right? The most expensive listing available in your market. You could do price reduced, waterfront, quick move, new construction properties, a curated list of properties, right? Listen, people are in your database. Everybody in your database likes to look at real estate. Like, there's a reason why HGTV exists. Okay. So we want to be the person that's sharing that info for them. You can do a small or local business spotlight. Okay. You can just spotlight on a local business. Maybe you even get crazy and you do a live video with them, or you hop on Zoom with them, and then you share that in your email. Okay. You can do a matchmaker type of post, which you can see what that means, or an example of that in my example. You could send out guides or reports. One of the resources that I use and love, super cheap, is Keeping Current Matters, mykcm.com. I just today got an email that they've updated their spring buying and selling guides. Those are beautiful. You can customize them to you and do a lot with them. Info or updates on special financing programs or incentives, other long form content, webinars or workshops, testimonials and success stories, things of that nature. Okay. Pick a couple of these building blocks and send out an email to your database. Okay. Who's with me? Who thinks they can do that? Who is ready to commit to doing that? Smash the like button, hit the heart, whatever. Let me know, people. Let me know. Come on. Come on. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Come on, people. I know there's a little bit of a delay. So while those are coming in and we're waiting for the delay to catch up, this is your homework. Your homework is to send a broadcast email to your entire database, whether it's 10 people, 100 people, 1,000, or 10,000 people. Just figure it out. Just press send. Does it have to be perfect? 1,000% no. No, no, no. Okay? Just get it out the door. I'll post my example as my day 4 homework tomorrow morning after I send it, because I send mine on Friday mornings. Okay? Don't let your brain, your stinking thinking, get in the way of this. Sharon says, yes, I can do this. Patricia says, can do. Cheryl, will do. Joel, great stuff, Josh. Zoran, great, just in time because I was about to start doing that. Listen, I can't express strongly enough how important this is to your long-term success. This is a super simple way that you can stay top of mind and build brand awareness with your database. It takes, the first time you do it, it's going to take you a while. But the more you do it, the easier it becomes. And for me now, it takes me 10 to 15 minutes, literally 10 to 15 minutes per week. Now, let me backtrack. There are occasionally times where I want to share something a little different. It might take me a little bit more longer to prepare something that I want to include in it. But generally speaking, 10 to 15 minutes a week. Done is better than perfect. 1,000% agree, Jeffrey. Could not have said it better myself. Eileen says, I'm in. Blair asks, do you send it out of KV Core or do you use an email provider like MailChimp, etc.? I used to send it out of KV Core. I now send mine through Follow Up Boss integrated with SendGrid. But here's what I will tell you. Just send it, right? Start someplace and send it. If you've got KV Core and you've got a database in there, just use it. In KV Core, the way you would do that, just for those KV Core users, I'll show you real quick. The way you can do it in KV Core is, I think it's Marketing Autopilot. Is schedule an email. Dana, I'm going to get to your question in a minute. Okay. And then we're going to transition away from the homework. So while this is coming up, the homework is very simple and straightforward. Send out an email to your entire database, take a screenshot of it, post it to the group as a separate standalone post, hashtag day4HW, hashtag day4HW. That's it. Okay, that's it. You'll see mine posted tomorrow. It doesn't have to be tomorrow. You can do it when we're done here today. Okay, just do it. Nothing to it but to do it. So in here, you can do a schedule email. Contacts with a hashtag. So you can do, you can just add all the contact statuses you want. There's any number of ways you can segment it out. I would say send it to as many as possible. You can do a save filter. Has email subscribed. That's one of my save filters. Okay. You email subject line, your actual message, include your assigned signature, and let her rip. Okay. Dana says mine look boring. Okay. Well, mine do too. Mine are very plain Jane. One easy way to punch it up is I have now, and I don't know why I didn't start doing this sooner, but I now include a bomb video in every one of my emails. I'm sorry, every one of my weekly emails. I don't send a bomb video to every, in every email that I ever send. But that is a great way to punch it up and add personality. And I can't tell you how many people reply and they'll simply say, "Love your energy, Josh. That was great." Okay. And basically my video is just telling them about what they're going to find in the email. And I'll usually say, "Hey, good morning. Happy Friday. It's Josh Shanley with eXp Realty. I hope you're having, well, here. Will this one open? Oh, let me see if I can pull one up for you. Give you an example. We're going down a rabbit hole a little bit here, which I'm always hesitant to do. Don't wait to do this because you're like, well, now he said I have to do a video, whatever. Like, no, just go. Just send something. Where is it? Well, I can't even find it. Question. Consider. Yeah, I don't know where it went. It would have been on March 5th. Well, you know what? I will find one and post it with this. I don't know why this won't open. But yeah, just do it. I can do it and attach a video in Moxie Engage. Right on. So send an email broadcast, take a screenshot, and post it day 4 HW. Day 4 HW. Okay, now we're going to transition here, and I'm going to take you through an exercise that I feel confident could be very transformative for you if you participate fully. If you suspend any disbelief, if you you go all in on this. It's a simple exercise, but it might make some of you uncomfortable. Some of you might be hesitant to do it. But I want to challenge you. Don't let your stinking thinking get in the way. So the first part of this exercise, what I need you to do is I need you to comment below with your best month ever in real estate. And what I want is the number of transactions, not GCI or volume. How many transactions, your best month ever? Like, what was the most transactions you ever closed in 1 month as a real estate agent? Your best month ever, number of transactions. Okay. Comment below with that number. And we can't proceed until you do. And I want full participation. How you do anything is how you do everything. Okay. So I want full participation here. Best month ever, number of transactions. 7 transactions, Dana says. I love it. 4 transactions in 1 month. I love it. Come on. Keep it coming, people. We are not going to do the exercise until we get at least 10 of you. Joel says 2 transactions. Now, Joel's new. 2 transactions in October. Steven says 6. 15 several years ago, Jeffrey. I love it. Cheryl says 3. Sharon, 9 in December. Right on, Sharon. Michael, 7. Laura, 6. Thank you for the participation, people. Lorraine, 4. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Come on. Couple more. We're close. We're close. Keep them coming. Don't be shy, people. Don't be shy. I'll be honest. I can't remember before I reactivated my license. So I'm going to have to say my number is 5. 5. I think there was 1 month last year when I did 5. Nancy Stewart, 5. Eileen, 4. Okay. Now, part 2 of this. Now, part 2. Give me an approximate number based upon like your average price, etc. Take that number and what would that equal in net commission to you? Just approximate, right? It doesn't have to, you don't have to be spot on. I just want to know what would that net income be? Just again, please don't let like your monkey brain get in the way here. Just like some relatively close number. Like for me, if I said 5, my average commission is, let's say, I'm just going to make it super simple. I'm going to say my average net commission is 5. So that's 25,000. 25,000. Okay. Zoran, 24,000. Thank you. Come on. You got the party started. Come on, people. Simple. Don't make this hard. Like Laura, I mean, I don't know if this is right for you, but 6 times 5 or 6 times 6, right? Michael, I don't know what yours is. 7 times 5, 35,000. Come on, people. Come on. 90,000, Jeffrey. Now we're talking. I like it. So that what's that? 15 times 7,500? Something like that. Math while live here. That's not smart. Nancy Stewart, 30,000. Dana, 49,000. Come on, keep them coming. Steven, 24,000. Eileen, 20,000. Sharon, 180,000. Woo! Michael, 36,000. Blair, 75,000. Man, some of you are in some markets where the average commission is noise. Lorraine, 35,000. Cheryl, 15,000. I said, Joel, so take your best month ever and then multiply that by like average net commission for you. Average net commission for you. Thomas, 40,000. Good. Okay. Now the part of the exercise that might be a little bit uncomfortable for you. Okay. But not really, because most of you are watching this in the comfort of your home or the comfort of your office, right? But what I want you to do right now is I want you to close your eyes, okay? I want you to close your eyes with me. Please play along with this. I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to imagine what it would be like. Imagine what it would be like if your best month ever, the most transactions you've ever done in a month, if that now became an average month for you. Okay. Envision in your mind how that would change your business, how that would change your life. You're taking what used to be the ceiling, the most you've ever done, and we're making that the new floor. We're taking our best month ever and we're making it just another month, right? We're taking that 5, that 6, that 7, where other agents in your office, in your brokerage are like, oh my goodness, how do you do that? That's so amazing. And you're like, just another month, just another month. I want you to envision how that would change your life. What would that do for your finances? Is there a new car that you would drive? Would you look at buying a new house, your dream house? How would that affect your emotional, okay, your emotional well-being? How would that affect you emotionally? How would that affect you, your sleep and your health otherwise? Would you be able to afford to eat healthier meals? Maybe you'd be able to afford to have somebody prepare your meals. Okay. How would that affect you, your family, and your ability to provide for them, to be there at whatever it may be? How would it affect your ability to provide experiences? What would it do for you? For your ego, like for your self-esteem. I want you to envision what it would look like. Like, do you look different? Are you dressing differently? Is your physical appearance different? Because now you can afford a personal trainer, or you can afford, like I said, better, healthier eating habits, or the simple fact that emotionally and spiritually you're in a better place. You're getting better sleep, so you're making better food choices, so you're naturally getting healthier and better and stronger. Take a minute, take some deep breath, and envision that best version of yourself. Get a clear picture in your mind what that looks like. And now what I want you to do is I want you to envision that person in front of you, the very best version of yourself. You are standing looking at that person. And the last thing and the most powerful thing I want you to do is I want you to step into that best version of you. I want you to become that best version of you. Because the reality is, the only thing stopping you from stepping into that best version of you is you. You are the only thing stopping you from becoming that best version of you. Because if you've done it once, you can do it again. If you've done it once before, you can take what was your ceiling and make it the new floor, the new bare minimum. It all comes down to a choice, to getting clarity around your business and what you want, and then focused effort and energy. Okay, now open your eyes. Open your eyes. My eyes are going to take a minute to adjust here. The reality is, I know I made it sound easy to do it. The fact of the matter is, it is easy to do, but it starts with a decision. It starts with making a decision and then taking action to make that happen. Now, why did I have you go through that exercise? Well, number one, I want to help you. Number two, because the special offer that we put together for you as part of this challenge will help you with the tactical aspects of making that a reality. Because here's the deal. For almost all of you, in order for you to take that transaction number, your best transaction number in a month, and make that your norm, your new floor, it's going to require you to have a listing-centric business, right? I'm sure Jeffrey would agree. He would probably lose his mind if he was doing 15 buyer side transactions per month. And the fact of the matter is, for every one buyer you work with, you could take 4, 5, 6, 7 listings in that same time and effort. Okay? Whether or not you love working with buyers, we are in a business. It doesn't mean you have to give up working with buyers entirely. My point is, for most of you to hit this number, you have got to own becoming a listing linchpin, okay? Have a listing-centric business. And the goal with this challenge is to give you bite-sized tactical strategies that you can implement to create some quick wins and some quick listing opportunities. But for those of you that want to dive deeper, those of you who are interested in building out systems and creating more leverage to have multiple pillars of listings coming into your business, into your world, into your life on a regular basis, then I would invite you to come join us for the March Virtual Listings Bootcamp. It's a 2-day live bootcamp. We did fix the problems from yesterday. So when you go to virtuallistingsbootcamp.com, virtuallistingsbootcamp.com, you can get the early bird pricing. I must have spelled it wrong. Yep, I did. You can get the early bird pricing and get an unadvertised bonus, an unadvertised free bonus. So the early bird pricing is a savings of $200. Savings of $200. And you're going to get an unadvertised bonus that you won't see on the page here, but all you have to do is get enrolled and shoot me an email. What is the unadvertised bonus? It's a special bonus mini camp that I did showing you what I call, what I'm calling reverse prospecting 2.0. It's taking a concept that we implemented on day one of the challenge and going like super on steroids. And I'll walk you through the entire process, and you'll see on that recording, on that replay that you'll get immediate access to, I get a listing appointment while we're live during the mini camp from the work we actually did. Okay. This is the fastest way to create a surge of like brand new listing opportunities, right? We're not talking, this isn't about going after for sale by owners or expireds or even for rent by owners. This is creating listing opportunities out of thin air. Okay. That unadvertised bonus alone, I can tell you with 1,000% confidence, that unadvertised bonus alone will be easily worth the one-time payment of $297. I guarantee it. In fact, we have a money-back guarantee. Okay. So virtuallistingsbootcamp.com. If someone could put that in the chat for me, Mike or somebody else, virtuallistingsbootcamp.com. It does send you to a redirect link. It's just easier than sending to the full link there. Jeffrey says, so take advantage of that. Okay. The early bird pricing ends on Monday at midnight. Monday, March, what is Monday? 12, 13, 14, 15th? March 15th, Monday, March 15th. The early bird pricing ends. So take advantage of that. Lock it in right now while it's fresh in your mind. And I want to go to Q&A, and we can go Q&A on the homework. We can do Q&A on the exercise. We can do Q&A about the virtual listings bootcamp. You just let me know. Jeffrey says, and this was when when we talked about Jeffrey trying to do 15 transaction sides from buyers. He said, I would need an assistant and 2 listing agents. Yeah, no kidding. I took that money and purchased 3 vacation rentals. Laura, so in her mind, she took the money that extra income that's coming now and used it to purchase 3 vacation rentals. That's how you create wealth. That's how you create wealth. Jeffrey says, fantastic exercise. I appreciate that. Jeffrey says, exactly. Listings are easier than being one of 20 offers competing for one listing. Well, I couldn't agree more. But I'll take it one step farther. Even in a market, even when it's not this crazy, right? Because this market is crazy. And Jeffrey, you've been an agent for a very long time, and I don't mean to, age you or anything, but have you ever seen a market this crazy? But the reality is, in every market, it makes sense to be a listing agent. And with everything that's going on with the NAR DOJ lawsuit, with Zillow becoming a brokerage, everything that's happening in this industry points back to you. If you want to survive and thrive, you have got to be a listing-centric agent. You've got to become a listing linchpin. And this is what I want to help you do. This is why we're doing this challenge, and it's why we're going to dive deep at the virtual listings bootcamp. Thank you, Mike, for posting that in the chat. Joel says, how does your bootcamp work for Canadians? Great question. The answer is some of it would not be directly applicable, but many of it will be. Much of it will be. Okay. So, and Joel, you know what? Joel, you were our winner yesterday, right? So, and I think you chose the option 1. So you're going to get access to all of that. So virtuallistingsbootcamp.com. Zoran, I think Mike had, when he posted it without the HTTPS, maybe it didn't come up, but even when I clicked on that, it seems to be working. And Zoran, I can send you a private message with the link. And Jeffrey says in 45 years, no, meaning hasn't seen a market like this in 45 years. However, I think in any market, it makes sense to be a listing agent. Okay. By the way, I should have celebrated this at the end or at the beginning of this. I got an offer accepted on a property. I had a buyer referral from one of the lenders that I work with, and they were interested in the property. We actually wrote an offer on it a couple of weeks ago. It went pending. The buyers backed out. They came back to us. We submitted the offer, and we're under contract. Hot diggity dog. All right. Questions, folks. Questions about the homework assignment, about the exercise that we did, about the virtual listings boot camp. Joel says, I need to go. Have an appointment. So helpful. Once again, see you tomorrow. Right on, man. Good luck on your appointment. And tomorrow, Zoran, no, this is nothing at all like that. That was more, if I remember, if we're talking about the same thing, Zoran, that was one of those things where it's like a summit kind of thing where you get a bunch of different speakers and they kind of just give you some high level stuff. This is like nitty gritty, getting into the weeds, giving you like exact steps and processes, exact systems and campaigns and so forth. Eileen, woohoo! Eileen has signed up for the virtual listings bootcamp. Excited for you, Eileen. Great stuff. So Michael says, I did the bootcamp last month. Is this one in the same? It was good. I would recommend it. Thank you, Michael, for the recommendation. The answer is it won't be exactly the same as we're taking. It was the first time we had done it, so we're taking all the feedback. And we're going to share some new content, and B, we're tweaking some of the existing content to be more beneficial to everyone. Yes, Zoran. So this is not like that. That was a summit with a bunch of different speakers. This is like a boot camp. Like we are getting nitty gritty down to it, tactical and very specific how to step by step. And it's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, the first one was a blast for me. It was also a little nerve wracking because the first time doing it. So I'll be a little bit more relaxed and it'll be better. I thought the first one was great, but the first time you do anything, you learn from it, you improve. And so the next one's going to be even more betterer, which is totally horrible English, I almost said. Patricia, thanks for posting the link as well. Questions, comments, thoughts, or ideas? And if not, I'll let you all get to A, enrolling in the virtual listings bootcamp, and B, doing your homework. And by the way, now that you've done this exercise that we went through, you can literally go back and do that anytime you feel like you need to get your mind right. In fact, I would challenge you to start doing that exercise every morning, where you close your eyes, you take some deep breaths, and you envision that very best version of you and step into that version. Okay, become that version. Lorraine, the boot camp, it's a 2-day boot camp, and it will be Wednesday, March 24th and Thursday, March 25th. Wednesday, March 24th and Thursday, March 25th. All right. So any other questions, comments, thoughts, or ideas? Once again, your homework. Send a broadcast email to your entire database. Take a screenshot. Make a post in the challenge group with the hashtag day4HW. Hashtag day4HW. Nothing to it but to do it, right? And if you haven't already, it looks like a number of you have already grabbed your spot in the virtual listings bootcamp, the 2-day bootcamp, which is awesome. It's going to be a great experience. If you are one of those, make sure you email me so I can get you access to the unadvertised bonus. So I can get you access to the unadvertised bonus ASAP. Looks like we're good on questions. Thank you so much, everyone, for your kind words, for your feedback, and most importantly, for your participation. Those of you who actively participated, here's what I know. Like, the world rewards the action takers, right? The universe rewards those who take action. I know I can say confidently that you will be rewarded by that action, whether that action is to do the homework, whether that action was to do the exercise, whether that action was or is to get enrolled to the virtual listings bootcamp. The world rewards those that take action. So kudos to you. Thanks so much. I got to get something to eat. I get excited with these things. I need to recharge. I will post my homework tomorrow morning. And as always, if there is anything at all I can do to help or support you, shoot me a private message, comment below, call, text, or email me. I'm all over the interwebs. I'm not hard to find. I want to help and support all of you as best I can. Thank you so much. Take care.